What is going on, YouTube? Another video. Hope y'all are doing well. Shalom. May peace be with you today and every day. Today is the day that Yah has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And a little bit was on my mind this morning as I was praying, and just in prayer and meditation on Yahuwah and my life and just where I'm headed, where he's leading me. I always ask him just to lead me every morning, like just to lead me, for him to speak to me and also just to hearken to his voice more every day. And I see the vision. Ultimately, the vision is the kingdom. Seek the kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you, all the desires of your heart. And I remember reading that a long time ago, and come to find out, I for the longest time I had the wrong desires for myself inside of my heart, and a lot of those desires had to be expelled and had to be purged, because he wants us to do well. He wants us to flourish and do great, right? He's made us the way that he's made us, and who it is that we are, right? We are his children. He doesn't want us to struggle and suffer. And but of course, when we read the scripture, seek the kingdom and his righteousness, not our own righteousness. So I want to encourage you today on that, like, stay focused on him, stay focused on the kingdom. I actually just had some coffee. I'm actually making the full transition into moving off grid and living off the land and doing all basically just how things I feel and I believe how they should be, right? Don't even have to pay rent eventually. I'm actually moving into a new place here pretty soon at the end of this month. It's a really nice place, and I'm blessed. I prayed about it. He gave it to me. So I'm really excited for a fresh start, a little bit further away from the city, here in Austin. But grow my own food. I'm actually gonna start growing my own food here very soon. I'd say like within a week. I get my food garden tower here in about maybe a week or less, and I'm gonna use that to pay my rent, selling fruits and selling vegetables. I'm still kind of thinking about what I'm gonna grow exactly, but it's amazing how how just anybody can, we think, like, in this world, we think in this system that we get, the devil wants to trap ourselves and put us in a mindset of scarcity and of lack, and to where he wants to make us feel like there's never going to be enough. And also, I want to touch on this because I'm not trying to bring some prosperity gospel to you, okay? Heck, I wouldn't even consider this me preaching, but in a sense, we're kind of all preaching, one way or another, whatever we say. But so yeah, so I'm not trying to bring that, there's a lot of false teachings out there, and but where he's leading me, and what I'm going to be sharing with y'all is going to be having the ability to live completely off grid, and getting some land and growing your own food, kind of where to start. Like, what's crazy and amazing for me and where he's leading me is like, the more you seek the kingdom and focus on the kingdom, because ultimately, right, the kingdom of heaven is the eternal destiny, right, for a Bible believer. And I'll touch more on this stuff, like, what do I believe exactly, and I'll go into details on further videos. But the kingdom of heaven is like the ultimate goal, right? We want to live eternally, basically be immortal with him forever, away from pain, away from death, away from sickness, away from everything negative, away from this, this world that man has created. So the more we seek the kingdom, it's like, okay, the goal is just to to make it to heaven. That's the goal. That's the ultimate goal in my life, is just to make it there, right? And I'll touch on grace and saved by grace through faith and stuff like that, right? Ultimately, nobody's saved until the end, right? Until a person dies, or until the end, until we make it through this reality and see his return. But so the goal is the kingdom of heaven, and so that's the ultimate vision for me now. And it's like the pathway, the road to Zion, the road back home, the road, through making it completely out of this system. I've had a lot of friends. I've been an entrepreneur since 2010, and I've had a lot of friends, that are a little bit older than me. I'm 29. Some of the people that I've known, 31 now, 32, 33, right around that age, to where I started to see the patterns that they were going through. Some of them are Bible believers, some of them are not, but there seems to be this similar pattern where people start waking up, and it's like, whoa, like looking at the world around us, and it's not what it seems. And it's like, okay, yeah, things are changing drastically on a daily basis, and if you don't keep up with those changes, then you're kind of gonna get left behind. But the question is do you really want to be part of those changes? Me personally, no, I don't. With the changes in technology, there's a lot of money involved. There's a lot of temptation to just go all in with technology and crypto and all these things, right? With technology that gives us the opportunity to make money a lot easier. It's like the question is do you want to really be part of that, right? Money can be made like anywhere, like in any industry, in anything. And so what I find amazing is on the road kind of back home, as the goal of the kingdom of heaven is, to me, it's like kind of going backwards, right? Like, instead of moving with the times, you're actually kind of coming back, right? You're coming out of the world, in a sense, right? Do not be partakers in this world. Those who love the world and the things in it, the love of the Father is not in them. That's scripture. And the more we decide to partake in the world, the more we get sucked in. And it can be very, very hard to get out, especially once we build the habits and we start going with the program that the world has conditioned society in. So the sooner the better. I'm excited to share a lot of stuff that I'm doing, that I'm working on. I'm making a lot of changes. Just, what I eat. And a lot of people think that it costs a lot more, but actually, it costs way less. So I'm excited to share some of the things that I'm doing with y'all. And YouTube, it's been good. I hope and pray that everyone stays strong in your faith. Don't lose your faith. Endure till the end. And, well, that's it for now. I'll see you on the next video.